All right, if you feel like you've been plateaued for weeks or even months in fitness, this video is going to hit home for you. Because here's the truth, you're not plateaued, you're just guessing. And once you fix your guessing problem, fat loss becomes very predictable. Most people that I talk to, they come to me, they say a lot of the same things. I've been working out hard in the gym, I'm eating as healthy as I possibly can, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm just not seeing any results in the mirror. And I know that it's very frustrating, and I know you're probably thinking you're doing your very best, but here's the deal. In reality, this is what's happening. Your effort is high, but your structure is very low. This is what I refer to as you're working harder, but not smarter. You're doing a lot of guesswork that is not getting the job done. So let me first break down what guessing looks like in fitness, because a lot of us are probably not even aware that we're guessing. I'm going to give you 3 different examples of guessing in fitness. Number 1, you're guessing on your workouts. You walk into the gym, you think, I guess I'll do some legs today. I guess I'll do some machines. I guess I'll do this, 10 reps, 12 reps, whatever it is. That machine's taken. I guess I'll just I'll do that again tomorrow. You have no plan of attack. There is no structure. There is no progression. We're just guessing. We're just doing random workouts. Although that's better than doing nothing, that is not going to cause you to get the results that you want to get in the mirror. Without structure, without progressive overload, your body has no reason to change. You have no reason to visibly look any different in the mirror. The second example I'll give you is guessing with your calories, and this is what it looks like. You think you're eating clean, you're eating chicken, veggies, rice, whatever, healthy snacks, but eating clean is not the same as calorie control. If you've never actually learned how to calculate your maintenance calories, which I'll touch on more here in a second, then you're probably eating way more calories than what you actually think you are. And the third way you're guessing is you're guessing with protein. You might think that you're eating enough protein, but most people, once they start actually tracking how much protein they're eating, they realize that they're eating way less than 100 grams of protein per day. And that's just simply way too low. That is not enough protein to maintain and gain muscle mass, and it's certainly not enough protein to keep you full. So those are 3 examples of 3 areas that you're guessing in fitness that's resulting in you getting 0 progress in the mirror. So the mistake isn't that you're unmotivated or that you're lazy. The mistake is that you have no plan of attack, you have no structure. Think of it as you're trying to drive somewhere new, but you have no directions. You're moving, we're doing a lot of stuff, but it's not getting us closer to our destination. So let me help you fix that. Let me give you the exact formula that I give my clients, that I give people within our school community that helps them get to their results. So listen up, this is what you need to be doing. Number 1, you need to follow a real training program, okay? A real plan of attack. Not random workouts, not what just sounds fun today. A program that includes progressive overload, so we make sure that we're manipulating the weight, reps, and tension as time goes by, so we're getting stronger. We need to get 3 to 4 of these lifts in every single week. If you're someone that's doing 0 right now, 3 structured lifts per week will make a 180 difference with how you visibly look in the mirror. The second thing you need to be doing is you need to know your calories. You need to know these 2 numbers. You need to know what your maintenance calories are, which is the amount of calories you need to eat to stay the same weight, and you need to know what your fat loss calories are. I made separate videos on both of these. I'll link them below, but simply your maintenance calories is the amount of calories you need to eat to stay the same weight. Your fat loss calories is 25% less than this number, which is the amount of calories you need to eat to lose weight. Once you know and understand both of those numbers, fat loss no longer becomes a guessing game, it just becomes math. And then number 3, you need to hit your protein target. Most people need around 1 gram of protein per pound that you weigh. So if you weigh 150 pounds, you need to aim to eat 150 grams of protein per day, which may be eye-opening for you, because if you are 150 pounds, I guarantee you're eating 70 grams of protein per day, so about half of what you actually need. This is going to do a couple things for you. It's going to ensure that 1, we are able to maintain and gain muscle mass as we are losing weight. Number 2, it's going to keep us full. Number 3, it's going to allow us to recover better. And then number 4, and most importantly, while you're watching this video, it's going to allow you to look leaner and more fit in the mirror. And then the 4th thing I'll give you is you need to be able to repeat this on a weekly basis. When you do the same workouts and you eat the same amount of calories and you do that consistently, that is where the real results begin to show. When you change everything from a weekly basis, we're doing different workouts every week, we're eating a different amount of calories every week, that's when you get no results. And that's probably what you're doing right now. So let me lay out what you should expect in the coming weeks once you start dialing it in. Number 1, your strength is going to go up. Number 2, you're going to feel more in control because you're going to start understanding what you actually need to do. Number 3, hunger becomes more manageable because we're eating more protein, so we don't feel like we're starving ourselves. Number 4, you actually start seeing progress in the mirror, which goes a long way in your motivation, because when you're doing stuff and not seeing progress, that sucks. When you're doing stuff and you start to see progress, it's super motivating. You want to do more of it. And then number 5, you stop feeling stuck. Once you start understanding this process and you start getting results, you get more motivated, and you just want to keep working harder and doing as much as you can to continue to see progress. This is what I tell my clients. The secret isn't working harder, it's working smarter. So the first thing we need to do is work smarter and not harder. Once we understand how to work smarter, we can now work smarter and harder. And that is when the results really start to take off. But the first thing we need to do is we need to stop doing dumb stuff that's not actually getting us results. Okay, so understand what you need to do first by working smarter. Once you understand the process and you start working smarter, we can now work smarter and harder. And then that's when we see those big time results we want to see in the mirror. So here's the last thing I'll say. You don't need to overhaul your entire life. Okay, we're not looking to get 1% body fat and do a bodybuilding contest. We just need to stop guessing. We need structured training, we need structured nutrition, and we just need to put that on repeat. If you do the 3 things I just outlined in this video, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you will get really good results. Most people start seeing really good results within the first 2 weeks. You get a solid 14 days of consistency with your training, with your nutrition. Big things start to happen. You start seeing some big time results in the mirror. And then after 14 days of consistency, then you start thinking, oh, what am I going to look like 2 months from now when I've dialed it in for 40 plus days of consistency. If you want help with this, if you want an exact training program to get to your goals, if you want your calories and macros mapped out for you, weekly check-ins and community support, I highly suggest you check out PR Fitness Training's Lean Lifestyle group on School. You can get a free 7 days on a free trial. I will link that down below. And if you found this video helpful, please subscribe and thumbs up the video. I'll be posting videos like this on a weekly basis to help you start working smarter and not harder in fitness so we can actually get to our fitness goals and understand what we need to do. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Peace out.